Hello everyone, we're back to my single player world. I'm going to show you some updates. I changed up this witch farm design. It's this piston floor shifting type design. It uses these hopper clocks on each side. It is definitely faster than the water pushing design that I was doing. The only downside to this is occasionally they get stuck, but it's pretty rare and it's usually only for a very short period of time before they get unstuck. When they get stuck, it's usually because they get stuck in between two blocks. But I really like this design a lot. It works very fast. Here's a little zoom in on the sides. Now, I started working on this hallway, which is a just regular item storage hallway for any item that I'm going to have large quantities of. So the witch farm drops I'm gonna have sent to here, and it's gonna be similar to my large block storage over there, where it's gonna have light indicators, auto storage, auto sorting, and you can add more double chests below it as far down as you want. I went and converted to villagers from zombies, so I'm going to do some villager stuff. I'm going to do that out here in this grassy area. I decided not to have it within the space. And here's that pillager. I finally got them to break their crossbow, but I'm not sure how I feel about their inappropriate saluting that they do all the time. So I think I'm gonna lock them up in like a dungeon, like make a dungeon down below or something. Over here, this hallway I haven't really worked on yet, besides getting the roof started. It's gonna be an auto furnace smelting type hallway. I still need to figure out the design for that. Down this hallway is the color hallway. I showed that last time, but I changed it up a bit. I made it look the same as the mass block storage hallway, except this one doesn't have auto sorting or color indicators, and that's just because there's so many different items for each color. It would be difficult to do that. So each little color section is basically going to be my storage for any item or block of that color. So dyes, flowers, concrete, wool, terracotta, glass. But this hallway is, I think, the only one that's really basically fully finished. So this is probably what I'm going to do at the end of all the hallways. Something like this. I do have to do something to the walls out here to make it a little bit more interesting though, because it's quite plain right now. Over there, I like it because it has the windows that give it some decoration. But yeah, I can't really put windows on these walls, so I'll have to figure that out. Actually, we'll show the roof now. Here's a nice overview. I've done quite a bit of work on the roof. I really like how the circle part has turned out. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this little thing for all the hallways yet, for all the hallways roofs. But I do kind of like how it looks, and it does change up the look a little bit, so it's not just flat all the way throughout. But for now, we're still figuring that out. We've already seen the inside of that hallway, but maybe I'll come back to it in a second. Here's the ink sac salmon and bone meal farm. If you didn't know, for some reason salmon drop bone meal. So yeah, it's all three of those, and since it's a river, yeah, we get salmon and squid in it. For some reason salmon are annoying though, and they seem to hog the mob cap for the water mobs in the area, because they really don't like leaving these little water tubes. I might have to see if there's a different way I can make this so that way they don't get stuck in them so often. But even with them getting stuck like that, it still works pretty quickly. I haven't emptied this in a while, but it still is pretty quick. It's not like insanely fast where I'm like needing a bunch of double chests just from like a few hours of playing, but it's more than enough for me to build up as many of this block as I'm gonna want. Not as many as this block as I want, but quite a lot of that block. I think I'm gonna change this at the end. I think it's too far away from the rest of the items. I'm gonna have to be running all the way down this hallway for some of the items that don't need mass storage. So I gotta figure that out still. But yep, that is all the updates for this base. Let's see if we can watch some more of the witches spawn. Anyways, yeah, thanks for checking this out. I will update you guys again in a while. Bye bye.